Hey guys, I'm thinking about you, and I'll tell you, in chapter 13, the last chapter of my book, I had a section called Don't Be That Guy. And I wanted to tell you a real quick story about me. I'm going to be vulnerable and open here with you. Back in 2015, I was training really, really hard for triathlons with my two young sons, and I ended up developing pain in my right thigh that wouldn't go away. Well, I'm smart. I'm a doctor. I own x-ray. I know muscles. I know the nervous system, and I could diagnose myself. And so I did. I diagnosed myself as muscle strain. I took a little bit of time off. That didn't work. I got some massage. I got some deep tissue massage. I got some Rolfing. I got some acupuncture. Got chiropractic care. I stretched. I did yoga. I did all of this stuff. And it didn't get better. So my wife, the better half, decided, hey, why don't you go see Dr. Wilder at UVA because he is a running specialist. And I thought, what does he know? He doesn't know anything. So I fought that for a while. And then eventually I did schedule an appointment with Dr. Wilder. And then I canceled the appointment because they said give 48 hours. And, I'm Mr. Know-it-all and everything. And I figured, what does he know that I don't know? So I said, forget about it. And I skipped that appointment. Another 6 weeks went on. And she finally told me, why don't you schedule an appointment with Dr. Wilder? He's an expert after all. Why don't you just go and see what he has to say? Well, how do you argue with that? I was suffering. I was missing the whole entire season of triathlon. It looked like nothing was getting better. So I went and saw Dr. Wilder, and I'm telling you, this man is a specialist in running. And he did this test and that test, and I swear he knew what the diagnosis was before he even finished the appointment. But he goes, Brian, I'm going to go ahead and send you down. We're going to get some x-rays. We're going to take a look at this and see what it is. I'm like, x-rays? Why would we take x-rays? You don't need to x-ray muscle. Well, Mr. Know-it-all here thought it was muscle. So anyway, I went down, got x-rays, came right back up on the spot. He pops open the x-ray machine on his monitor, and he says, come take a look at this. And I tell you the truth, I didn't have to come take a look at it. Within an instant, I could tell there was a fracture. It's called a stress fracture, and it's from overtraining. The solution wasn't massage. It certainly wasn't deep tissue massage. And although that's good, and yoga and all those things are good, they're never going to fix this fracture. You have to stop training. And of course, that's what Dr. Wilder said. You need to stop. You need to stop all of it for 6 weeks. You got to give your body a chance to heal. I don't want you running. I don't want you cycling. You can swim, but no pushing off the walls. You need to give it a chance to heal. And I went, geez, I can't believe I missed this thing. I own my own x-ray machine. I didn't even think. Maybe I should stand myself up in front of an x-ray and take a picture because I knew that the problem was muscle. Well, the reality is I'm an expert in neuropathy and not running injuries. So the moral of the story, and the reason that I said don't be that guy, what I meant was don't be that guy like me who thinks he knows everything about fill in the blank neuropathy. If your doctor isn't an expert in neuropathy, you probably shouldn't visit that guy. It's like me visiting myself on a running injury. I'm not the guy for a running injury. It's Dr. Wilder at UVA. I would suggest don't be that guy with your neuropathy. And if your doctor isn't an expert in neuropathy, don't go to that guy or that girl. You've got to get to someone who's an expert in the condition that you have. So that's my advice for today. Don't be that guy. Don't make the mistake that I made. Don't keep going to your doctor if they haven't got a solution. If their solution is take more drugs, see how that goes. Let's get you to the neurologist, take more drugs, we'll see how that goes. If they're saying you can't fix neuropathy, if there's nothing you can do for neuropathy, you're just getting older. If that's all you keep hearing, maybe you just don't have the right guide. So that's the lesson for today. Don't be that guy. Don't go to that guy. Don't do like I did. Visit an expert, somebody in your area, somebody who you've become, attached to, or somebody who makes sense, somebody who you can trust. I hope this helps. Neuropathy is reversible. Don't believe the naysayers, and don't be that guy.